haven't tasted it yet, but I just feel like this one's the more expensive one.
You feel?
Go find
So-
something to do, show.
Go find
I mean,
something
she
to
is
do.
really pretty though.
Go find something to do.
Yeah,
Go
man, it's a
find
good Christmas
something to do.
vlog.
It's kind of giving tap a little bit.
Got my babies up in the air.
You feel
Big
me?
fan.
Hip hop parade.
Okay, my
Yeah,
guess is
yeah.
that this one's
JV
more
on,
expensive.
Big
I'm
Black,
guessing
No
it's
God.
Oh God.
That's how you know I'm bougie. I got it right.
I do the little shot with the boys.
Salute.
Salute. Puffle.
Salute.
You live,
And
fool.
And we live. Oh, wait. Put some air in the nigga chest. Shit.
Yeah.
What y'all was saying?
Let's bring it back.
Y'all was saying something though.
About religion.
Get that lighter.
Religion.
Why it sound like the X Files?
You don't remember that song?
What's that?
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
No, you don't
Who's
suppose.
the illest nigga on the scene? Jimmy Jones.
Jimmy Jones.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
Come on, play it.
One time for the one time.
Every time they say religion. Religion. This nigga about to remember that shit.
Yep. What was y'all saying about war though? It's gonna be a third. It's gonna be a third.
Oh yeah, World War III coming
World
up
War
soon. You see that shit that they got going on over there, Taiwan. China already since deployed some ships over there, and Taiwan is trying to intercept. And you know, Taiwan is part of NATO, and guess who's about to be having to come save them? And no disrespect, I don't mean save them, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of fucked up because it's in the Bible. It says it's supposed to be a great war that's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Famine. I see what's going on. Diseases. It's like a new disease every fucking year.
Oh, that shit is after the whatchamacallit? The rapture.
Yeah. And it's only gonna get worse. The polar ice cap is melting. All the icebergs and shit that they say got bacteria in there that been frozen for millions of years. Once that shit get released, there's gonna be a lot of sick people.
So we gotta get us some submarines.
We niggas need to start taking their black seed oil and start taking their vitamins and get their body immune, so their immune system is not weak.
I fuck with it.
We getting too old to be getting sick, catching new disease. That shit crazy. Like COVID, they had like how many new strains of COVID? It was like then a 4 version of COVID.
It was.
Like damn, how many times this shit gonna evolve?
Hey, shit, what we talking about?
Religion.
Shit. You gotta watch these niggas out here. They might bite the hand that feed them. Some ungrateful motherfuckers sometimes, but me, I keep the G'd up and the feet up.
Oh, this that one shit.
Yeah.
The world sees everything to us. That's why I'm the man I am.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
This that shit. This that mixtape shit.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones. Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
I'm guessing for that shot.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones. Yes, he's so good.
You wanna play some beats?
So I know y'all niggas remember that shit.
But yeah, that religion.
Religion.
Grab my phone right there on the floor. Play some beats. So. You said that religion.
Shit crazy. You know what I noticed too? Because out of Tampa with a lot of religion, I did dibble dabble in the Mormons. I dibble dabble with Christians. I did dibble dabble with the Muslims, and they all, even though they say different things, but they all got the same meaning. If y'all keep that.
What do the Mormons be on though?
They're
Cause ain't they like kind of?
It's like an offering. It's like its own. It's
Almost like the Amish or some shit.
Yeah, because it was some dude, I forgot his name, that started this. It's like in the 1950s. And supposedly he found the golden book that had all the the rules of humans and what humans supposed to be doing, and
The golden.
yeah, and then he somehow made a religion. Like anybody can make a religion, because most religions is nothing but a cult. You could say, I talked to God and say some real shit, and people be like, maybe he did, and now you got you a whole following. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I feel like that's how. I'm not gonna say it because it'd be so many black people on my head. Never mind.
Speak your mind, huh?
Nah,
Then
my mama be on my head. What you said? Like, nah. I'm sorry, ma. I'm not gonna say that man name. But y'all know what I'm about to say though. Y'all know.
No, I don't.
That nigga
clueless.
That nigga Farrakhan. Hello.
What do you do?
You busy? You on the phone? I mean, you recording?
What Farrakhan do, nigga?
I don't know.
No, and I got you.
I don't be following none of these. Leaders.
No, you ain't got it, and I got you.
These social leaders and none of that shit.
You about to go now?
You
about to go now?
The spokesmen, the councilmen.
Give me 10 minutes, I got you. Give me 10 minutes, I got you.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Baby too. Now back to what I was saying. Farrakhan, to me, and this is my personal belief, but to everybody who's Muslim, please don't kill me for this, but he be saying some real shit, but he be saying some racist stuff at the same time too. You don't fight racism with racism, right?
But you fight oppression with aggression.
But it don't work like that because aggression plus aggression equal more aggression.
Yeah.
You see the route Martin Luther King took, and even though he got killed, like look how many people he was able to transcend.
You had to kill him to stop him.
Yeah, because he was too powerful. Malcolm X realized at the end of it, he realized what he was teaching and he was getting taught was wrong. And what happened to him? He was killed giving
They got rid of him before he could get too powerful.
And it was the Muslims that killed him. Mm-hmm. Why would they kill this man? Because he was saying some real shit. Facts. This is the problem with people. Just because we black, don't mean we can't show no love to no white person. Like we all bleed the same. We all living in this world we call Earth, and we all living in this human experience. Facts.
That's what we
fall victim to. That's why we never evolved. That's why we still stuck.
That's why America is so trash. Because we separate ourselves. We don't even want to say black, white. They want to say Hispanic, Asian, such and such, such and such. When we go out of the country, what do you think they call us? Look at that black guy.
Because what they've been saying.
They call crackers. Look at that white guy. No, they don't say that shit. You know what they say? American.
That don't make no sense. They call everybody.
Look at those Americans.
Facts. But we use race and we be prejudiced among other Americans. Like we are humans. Like we all came.
We wouldn't know what racism is if they hadn't taught it to us.
I mean, facts.
That's why we can't be racist.
But why was it designed like that? Why did white people come over there and decided and slave was like? Why was the word slave made? Why is it so much war? Why is people fighting, killing people over nothing? Like why is there so much hate?
Power, strength.
I mean, the devil, I know, but it's just crazy because why did he got so much power? And I don't, and God forgive me for asking these questions, but I've been wanting to know.
He told you why. He tell you why. He gave him the power because that's what he wanted. So he let him do whatever he wanted to do down here because he already know. Yep, all right. Because when that time coming ready, boy, your ass is in that fight. Go ahead, have fun. You think you gonna take my kids with you? Go ahead. Do what you think you're gonna do. You might get a couple of them, but the ones that's supposed to be with me gonna come with me.
But why was it designed like that though? Like, cause, and God forgive me, I'm not questioning you, but like, why is it designed like that? Like, why not get him out the way? Cause, I really want to know how we will all be. We use all our brain. Like, we gonna use 3% of our brain. What if we use the whole 100? What can we actually do? Cause think about the shit we doing right now. We only at 3%. We making. We got computers. We got phones that you can talk to and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of us got, some of us had tapped into the majority of that brain power. That's why we got the shit we got now.
Yeah.
Where we as advanced as we are now. But on the spiritual level, we ain't there. We ain't earned that shit. You wanna feel like you can be niggas, be like Goku, nigga. You think that's just imaginary, but it really ain't.
I gotta.
We just ain't
You know what I'm saying? But
right in the
I-
heads and that right spiritually and that right in the hearts and that
I-
for motherfuckers
I
be able to
gotta
access that shit.
I'm in the studio right now.
You can't do shit we ain't allowed to do. And honestly, we're allowed to do it all. We just choose not to.
I like it.
Because we'd rather not listen and just do what we ain't supposed to do just because we ain't supposed to do it.
I got you. You feel like that.
That's really our nature. That's why we got wars. That's why we got all
this
this other extra bullshit. Because we ain't supposed to do it. We're supposed to do shit one way, but why do that way when I want to do it this way? That works better for me. Even though I'm told to do it this way, and this is what's best. Yeah, that's I ain't waiting for that.
But I mean, like it's just crazy to me, bro, man. Like the way, like I be looking at shit like this, like the way how life is put into place, like our system. Like you go to work, make money. Like we are taught to through school to wake up at a certain time. So they been programming us as a kid. Wake up at 8, get off at 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's work hours.
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach us how to stack money up or financial. They just teach us math, basic skills, math, science. You know what I'm saying? History, and the history they teach us is not real history.
You just got a problem with the whole algorithm.
You feel me? Like, yeah, that's why movies like The Matrix and shit, like they have like, it's like they trying to tell us what's going on without telling us what's going on. Like, it used to be a lady that used to stay on my block on Westmoreland. They used to tell us that if you watch movies, they'll tell you what's really going on. That you just gotta watch it for what it is. Like, don't look at it as entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it as what they're trying to put into place.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like with the A1, like they already got robots that they building. We got the movie Terminator, but they still want to build robots. Like, do y'all not understand? Like, as far as the niggas that's making this shit, like, why would you make something like that could program itself after a while? Because you make it something smarter than us. Like, we curious as fuck. They want to know what's out in space. I don't believe we went to the moon.
We did.
The first ones?
Yeah, I don't think we went. Period. Because
We ain't been back.
and if we did go, we ain't going back. What's up there that got them scared to go back?
What do you mean?
Some scared them not to go back because they never been back to the moon.
They go to the moon all the time.
No, we do not go to the moon all the time. You know how last time we been to the moon? What, in the 80s? Last time, quote unquote?
No, 60s.
The 60s.
We just went to the moon.
No, we
Who?
didn't,
Who went?
Look at that. Man.
No, not no robot, no drone.
Human.
Ain't my man's link, but can't you buy? You can pay to go to the moon right now.
He ain't go to
Not right now.
He went to outer space. He went to.
The
He ain't go too far from Earth.
What's the shit you can pay for to go into space?
They got a hotel. They got a hotel coming out there. And
Where's it
Like
at? On the moon, right?
Or was it
It's like
Jeff
space station.
Bezos? One of them rich
Oh,
ass
so-
niggas just did that shit.
Jeff Bezos. He sent the car out of space to Mars. They
He went
trying
out of space.
to send people to Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
Would y'all want to be one of the people that go?
No,
They say you ain't coming back. So you stand there try to
exactly. No. Why would I
popularize
go?
that area.
Why would I go? 1969.
Was the last time you went?
Mm-hmm.
What scared the fuck out those niggas like
You
that?
said 69 was the last time. What?
Was when the moon landed.
And you know
was the moon landed.
you know how long ago that was?
That was the first time.
89,
That was the only time. We ain't go back to the moon.
2009,
Oh, we always in the
2019.
moon.
It's been like
Yeah,
22 months. It's been 53 years since we've been to the
I'll
moon.
be at the moon all the time. What the moon?
I mean, the type of weed you gotta take you there, but but you get what I'm saying? Like, why are you scared to go back to the moon?
So
Look how fake that looks.
It's a great deal of contrast test, and currently it's upside down on our monitor, but we can make out a fair amount of detail.
yeah, man.
Where was that light coming from?
We went, man.
They really go to the moon.
That's us right there. Chilling.
No,
That's a movie shoot, bro. It ain't supposed to be no light out in space.
We on the moon, bro. We was there
It ain't
first.
supposed to be no light out of space. It's supposed to be complete darkness.
What's his name? Neil
where
Armstrong.
that light was coming from?
Facts. Like, everything been a lie. Our whole history is a lie.
Neil Armstrong did
We
it.
don't even know who made the pyramids.
They in fucking signatures on them.
The way how the pyramid structure right now.
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, but the way how it's picture, how it's placed, they said we can't even make a pyramid without current technology. Like, how the fuck was they able to make that with their technology? They didn't even have technology.
They didn't make it. Look, think of it like this: the hieroglyphics, right?
Yeah,
How come nobody has written in hieroglyphics since?
since then.
Because that was their way of communicating.
I believe in aliens. I do. I believe that aliens had a part in the pyramids. I believe that they know it's aliens out here, but they don't want the world to know yet. I believe they scared to let the world know, because if they know, then because I believe everything that came out is false. I believe in God, but I believe that the Bible was written by man, so it's certain things that's put in there to confuse people, like Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve had kids, Cain and Abel, and then they had wife and kids. By who? So did they use incest and they fucked their mama and they had kids by their mama? Or was it
say that one more time?
Cain and Abel? I mean, Adam
and Eve.
They first two people on earth. They had kids. Cain and Abel, both boys. Cain and Abel got married. To who?
They found some thotties. What do you mean?
But how? If Adam and Eve was the only two people on earth?
God made some more. You read the Bible?
Yes, and it never stated that God made more than He made Adam and Eve. It never stated that. So where did these mystery people come from?
He made Adam. Seen Adam was long, he gave Adam Eve.
And came from his rib.
It came from his rib in the dirt.
Well, we know that shit ain't real because
the serpent convinced Eve to eat the apple.
How we get Asians? How we get Asians?
Adam to eat the apple.
And that's why women is Satan's favorite secret weapon, because a woman will get a nigga to do anything.
Then they hid, and then God kicked them out of
that ain't no real story.
It's in the Bible. That's what we saying. Like so that's the case. What can
no, I know, but that story ain't accurate.
Fast forward to what you saying, that skips over when you ask about how we get Asian shit like that. I'm gonna tell you. Fast forward over what Suge was saying to now the city of Babel and the tower that they was trying to build to heaven. Everybody within that time frame from Adam and Eve getting kicked out to up to then, there was way more people on earth. Enough people, in fact, that they started building this tower, which displeased God, and he put a curse on their
He put a curse. People. So God put curses.
I ain't gonna say he put a curse, but he made it so, forgive me, he made it so that everybody spoke different languages. Nobody can understand each other. That's what came of the Tower of Babel.
Ah, I like that.
He made everybody, and that's what's in the Bible.
Damn.
So it completely skips over what Shug was asking when he said, because it never explains.
So then, if that's the case, he made Adam and Eve not just one form. He made it in other areas as well, which they probably. If I'm just going off a win, I'm Adam and Eve right here, Adam and Eve right there, Adam and Eve right there, Adam and Eve like different parts of the earth. It made you know what I'm saying?
Adam and Eve.
Cause it just don't make sense that the Cain and Abel got married to who? Who did y'all? And then y'all had kids.
He said,
realistically, they must have had to fuck their mama.
Well, they had daughters afterwards.
What's the first words in the Bible?
And God said, "Let there be light."
And then what?
And then He started creating light. Like from the Bible, God just appeared. Which that's what people come up with the Big Bang Theory. Like the Big Bang Theory, like
the first words
Adam smacked it down.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. So that's two different entities right there, God and the Spirit of God. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day.
Nothing to do with, so he.
Man, He didn't make Adam until.
But do you see how we got the light though? We got the light due to the sun. So it ain't saying like He made the sun. He just his version of making the light is just putting the sun up there.
Yeah. Because the earth, because He made the heavens, then He made the earth.
Where the heavens at?
The earth was formed. It was formed.
Where the heavens at?
Not on earth.
But see, that's what I'm talking about right there, though. So like, and this is a question I probably shouldn't ask. So God, please forgive me. You know my heart. You know I love you. Well, who came before God? Like the God was the only one. Like, cause in Greek mythology, they got more than one gods. They got Zeus, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it's called mythology.
I mean facts. Cause you got Poseidon, you got all
God
these
has
different
always
guys.
been.
So it always just been one.
God has always
God,
been.
please forgive me.
It's bad,
Forgive me.
man.
Forgive me. I love you. I
Can't
never.
say that
Yahweh
in
has
Christianity.
always been.
Because I feel like it had to have been like, cause
If I had to be called any or labeled anything, I'd be more so Baptist, even though it is a derivative of Christianity.
I'm just a man that just
I
have
don't
faith.
believe in the
Yeah,
image of
I'm trying to
Jesus.
figure it out. I don't know yet.
I don't know what I want to say. Like my
The
religion
image
is
that you see when you think of Jesus, I don't believe in that image.
a white Jesus. I don't believe it either. The description don't say white. Could have said pale wood.
Skin of bronze.
Yeah, like that's not white.
Skin of bronze.
But then some people trying to say that he Middle Eastern, but they still don't got hair wood. I mean, they might have
Science. If you was to be somebody who's more so about logic, you would believe more into science and religion. Science and religion both
correlate though. It's some type of
both
way.
call and show, both prove.
And that's what Jehovah's Witnesses try to show.
Everyone started in the center region of the world, which was
Africa.
Every
Facts.
continent that has now
Broken
been
off.
separate, was broken off.
It's the motherland, man.
The hotter everybody, if everybody started in the middle, everybody started from us basically.
Yeah.
Because nobody else. It's been proven by science that white people are really just a mutation. Real shit.
And no offense to you as white, we not racist. We're not saying it in that type of way.
Not
But
at all.
scientifically, it was a scientist in China that took DNA from every race on Earth, and he said, and this is you can look this up, that every race on Earth got traces of black DNA in their system.
That's why
So
I shouldn't say black.
you feel me? So if that's the case, then everybody, we all family in a crazy type of way. And we all came from Adam and Eve. We all brothers and sisters. We all brothers and sisters. We killing our own family. Because we basically brothers and sisters. The Chinese and Japanese are brothers and sisters. They don't like each other. North Korea and South Korea, brothers and sisters. They don't like each other. Russia, United States, we all brothers and sisters, but we don't like
Family
each other.
always fight though.
I mean, yeah, but to the point where we killing each other. Think about how many millions and how many millions of people throughout war. War been going on even before we had guns.
No.
War been going on when they had swords, they had knives. You had to go for what you know. You had to train. If you didn't train, you get your ass whooped.
What move was that again?
300.
Let me see. I want to say what move was that?
You feel me? You gotta go for what you know. You gotta get the shield. You gotta get the knife. You gotta be blocking. You gotta be cold with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you get fucked up.
I'm being the nigga in the back shooting niggas
Not
with the bow and arrow or something.
Now niggas got so used to just shooting a gun or whatever that they don't even train themselves no more. It's just easy. Just you gotta train yourself. What happens if you don't have it? But it's crazy. Religion by itself, I don't believe in religion at all. I believe it's something that they're not telling us. Like they say it's a firmament. That's why I don't believe we went to the moon. They say it's a firmament covering the earth. You know what I'm saying?
They say so who?
The firmament, like the glass dome.
Chop. That's funny.
Right, but they say it's a Bible though, right? The glass dome. The firmament. And that's what they were saying. Like we never went to the moon because it's like a glass dome that's right there, and they can't get past that. So they're trying to break that. Like, let me show you.
On Earth?
Show me that.
Bro, don't show me no bullshit
Show
like
me
that.
that. I'm
That
more
shit
low-key,
dumb as
though.
shit.
I'm more interested in what's in the waters rather than what's in space.
Yeah, that shit
We only
dumb
know
as shit.
3% of the water.
Nigga. And the fact that there are living creatures all over this planet proves that there is some shit down there that we don't understand.
Go down there,
I'm
man.
curious. If I could, I would.
What you mean?
That pressure though will fuck them niggas
Hell
up.
yeah.
Especially
That
if
shit
it's
light.
submarine.
What?
That shit like
You don't even know. Nigga, you can't
I swim
even
down there all the
You
time.
try to, nigga, but you be squashed like a
Ain't nowhere in hell you from all that. At the 100 feet, you start feeling pressure. This shit, the water is like thousands of millions of feet.
Man, that ain't shit. Y'all on some bullshit, man.
No, because it's real life shit, man. People be talking like we get distracted by music, we get distracted by sports, we get distracted by going to work, hoes. But don't nobody really be talking about Earth, like what's real life, like This is the deepest shit ever right here. Y'all know how y'all wake up and y'all look in the mirror, right? That's you. Like real shit.
I don't wake up and look in the mirror.
No, but regardless, when you wake up, take a shower, you go look in the mirror. That's you right there. Like that's you. Like it's kind of crazy how life is because you look in the mirror, you be like, this is me. This is me controlling this body. Like,
I wake up and
this
go
is
take
me.
a shit.
Like this real life, my consciousness. This is real life, me looking at me. Like,
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like life is crazy like that because you think about it like, damn, what is life? What is our purpose? What is we here for? Are we here just to die?
Yes, man.
Nah, I believe it's more complex than that. We're not here just to die, bro.
We're here to reproduce and die.
I don't believe that. I believe we got a mission on Earth, but we stirred away from our mission because
What's the mission, man?
to find out the human spirit.
To remind each other of our true purpose to each other, which is to love one another, help one another, and be one with the Lord.
It sounds like some bullshit.
No, it's not no bullshit though, bro. It's real life. Humans ain't gonna never evolve until we show love to one another. Like, we don't show
That's
love.
true.
We always fight. How we gonna evolve? China is smart. Japan is smart. We inventors
fight
over
too.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the money over here. Russia got all the nukes, and we all come together and put all that bullshit to the side. Actually trying to figure out what life is really about. Man, we move to the next stage. But that'll never happen.
Bro, you playing some bullshit.
No, it's talking about the firmament. The
Ain't no
firmament, that's a
firmament.
glass dome. That's what they claim. It's in the Bible.
Ain't no firmament, man.
You feel me?
Ain't no glass dome around the earth, nigga. It's called the atmosphere.
Exactly. Why? This brings the theory of we think they ain't go to the moon, and why they haven't been back yet.
No, because what she's explaining, you kind of stated
Wrong.
wrong. Because it's not that it's a dome, it's just that the atmosphere is much further out than we thought it was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, silly boy.
No, you know, my bad. You know, that Hennessy got me
Like,
feeling,
nah.
that Hennessy got me feeling good. I ain't gonna lie. But
It's called it's the apple juice.
apple juice. But yeah, man, life is crazy, bro.
So the moon is in the Earth's atmosphere, basically.
I kind of believe that.
We rotate.
But
We rotate around
but
it.
because we have so many different layers of the atmosphere, it would explain why we have not been able to make it to Mars.
The Earth and the moon
It's further
rotate.
than where we've been able to where astronauts have been able to make it to.
Because they be a lot of this shit be what they call it hypotheses.
The
And
moon-
hypotheses is not a fact. That's
The
a theory.
moon, you know, the moon is within
Yes.
Earth's atmosphere.
Feel me?
We haven't been able to make it to within that area of the atmosphere.
And I don't think we got the technology yet to go there. They be lying to us. They've been lying to us since we was born. Like they've been lying to us. Cause what we gonna do? They got all the money. They write the history books. We in the history book as we speak. First black president, we in that history book. COVID-19, we in that history
And
book.
it's fucked up that it has to even be a first black president
No, fact.
type situation.
But at least we know we actually got the capability of being a president. Like
We've
he
been
opened
through
the
that.
doors.
We've been through that. They
So
deprived us
technically,
of 400 years.
She
Of,
just admitted it.
What?
She said no one has actually left Earth's atmosphere.
See? That's real shit.
man,
They been lying to us.
that shit easy.
How? We would have been there.
Hell no.
We would
We
have
do
been.
it all the time.
No, we
man.
don't, bro. They been lying to us. United States is good for what? Movies, right? Special effects. You don't think they can't make up a movie and make it seem like an actual real life that we went to the moon?
No.
Man, what?
Hell no.
Illuminati, bro. When my mom showed
I
up,
know that nigga went to the moon. I seen him do it.
man.
We all seen it.
Exactly.
He
How?
stepped on that bitch and said, 1 foot for me and 1 foot for
How
you.
the fuck they had technology to record going that far up and cameras and shit was even born like around
They
like
had
that?
Wally up there too.
Man, hell no.
I want to see what's in the water. Godzilla real.
Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla is real. He's sleeping.
You know
And
what?
so is Cthulhu.
You know what though? They said that back in the day it did used to be dragons and shit, like quote unquote what they claim.
Oh, that's where the bones at in the water?
Yeah. Do y'all believe?
I actually heard somewhere they did say there was a good possibility because I believe dragons were real.
I
They
mean,
said there was a good possibility dragons were real, and there wouldn't be no evidence because of their bone density. Because they were big reptilian animals that could fly, based off of birds, the fossils of birds and shit. They bone density would have been a lot, you know,
weaker.
a lot more dense, yeah, a lot weaker. So you wouldn't find any fossils.
Cause it would have probably crumbled and dissolved at some point in
Sound
time.
like some bullshit.
Over all this time,
Millions of
yeah,
years, yeah.
they wouldn't last up like dinosaur bones would. That's what I heard.
Sound like some bullshit.
And just like in the Bible,
Man, God is shit real.
giants. Y'all know that they overseas they find the skeletons of big ass giants with the armor still intact.
I believe it.
And you know, in the Bible it says Nephilim, when the fallen angels came to earth and they slept with the females of earth, which is why we get all these mythical creatures like half man, half mermaid, half man, half animal, and the giants. That's why they said.
Yeah,
You see the giants and shit on there. They said the reason why God the earth not because of us, but because of all the strange creatures that been formed because the fallen angels were sleeping with these people on earth.
Mm-hmm.
So God is a killer.
No, God is not a killer. God made it. We are in His image, right? We are made in God's image. We are His beloved kids, which is why angels is jealous of humans because they don't have no choice to serve God. God gave us a choice to serve Him.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why Satan is walking rampant because he's trying to stop people from serving God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey man,
come serve me.
Yeah, you get all the riches, all the bitches.
All this for you. You
feel
have
me?
life that I always had.
I can have all the riches and bitches with God.
Yeah, but God, He ain't gonna give you bitches. He gonna give you that one woman that's for you. Then He gonna put a career in your life that you can make money from. He's not gonna. Cause it's a sin to sleep with multiple women, and it's a sin to sleep before marriage. Adultery, right?
No, adultery.
It's cheating on your wife.
Yeah, cheating on your spouse.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. I be sinning every day. I be praying too. We ain't supposed to get no tattoo. We ain't supposed to mark our body. I be praying. That's one reason I only got 2 tattoos. They says when you know it's a sin, you still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I definitely just got 2 this year.
I'm like, yeah, cause I want more tattoos. I really do, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anybody going, but I've been on hell on earth too long. I've been in places I shouldn't have been in predicaments I shouldn't have been through. I put on myself. I don't want to go to hell for the time. Whether it's real or not. You feel me? Some people don't believe it's real until it's your time to go. Then you be sitting back, damn. You mean to tell me this whole time this shit was real?
That's why you have conversations like this, though.
And you crying to God, please, God.
All it take is a nigga to spark that interest, and the nigga just won't have the urge to
do some research. Like, do the research. It's out there.
No, niggas, fuck the research. You ain't gonna want to do the research if you don't want to believe in it. If you don't want to, you want to feel like fuck that shit, man. Y'all niggas fucking crazy. You ain't even think about research. But nigga that might take that shit, hear that shit, be like, man, I do kind of want to change. I have been on some wild shit. I mean, niggas started. That's how it happened to me.
Yeah, me too.
Like at one point, I was unhappy with who I was at the time. I'm like, man, I just want to be different.
Me too.
I don't want to be different, and I started trying to be different.
It started with you.
I became different.
It definitely started with you. Like you gotta want to change.
You don't want that shit. You ain't gonna get it.
Like manifesting.
Like with everything else.
Your tongue, it could be your biggest blessing on your worst enemy.
So I'm up here be like, oh, I believe in God. God, thank you. You know I love you.
And be crazy, be mad when something don't go right.
He gonna bless me tomorrow.
Why me, God? Why me, God? Stop. Y'all who do that, stop doing that. And for y'all who want blessings, let me tell you a little secret. God will open the door for you, but He's not gonna make you walk.
You gotta work to get to that door, then through.
God will show you where the water at, but He's not gonna make you drink it. See what I'm saying? But y'all motherfuckers want Him to show you where the water at, and then pick you up, your big ass grown ass up, put you in the water, drink it, and then burp you like a baby. Like, did you get enough water, son? He's not doing that. Like that don't make sense. Like that's you feel me? That's why a lot of y'all be going through what y'all going through because you curse God when shit don't go your way. But then when shit go your way, some of y'all give Him praise and some of y'all don't. I give him praise when I'm going through something or not, because I know I'm going through something for a reason. This is my tribulation. This is what I need to trial and tribulation. I need to go through this to become a better me.
I had to learn that lesson.
You feel me? I used to be one of the niggas be like, why me, God? Then I stopped doing that. Thank you, God.
Because when you do that, you gotta ask, what am I doing wrong? Show me where I need to fix, where I need to change.
Just go look at other people's shit and you be alright.
That's where you fuck up at. You looking at everybody else. Anybody, you ain't thinking about everybody else.
I could
You really
better word for you. What
God
you got?
first, and everything else gonna follow.
Okay.
We get wrapped up in everything else.
Hello.
But then we look to others like, well, let me see how they did it. Let me see how they figured their shit out, and they just as lost as we is half the time. They just look like they got it figured out. Niggas don't be having that shit figured out for real. God do that.
Facts though.
God do.
Mm-hmm.
I hate DJ Khaled. I don't hate him. I despise him. It's different.
That's just like karma. When people be doing people wrong than they expect, then they get mad when shit happen to them. That's karma. That's life.
Karma.
You feel me? Like how can you realistically do somebody wrong or do something wrong to somebody then expect nothing to happen to you?
Karma.
That shit crazy to me. Just like if you do good by people, you can expect good karma to happen to you. Energy, like for every reaction, there's an equal and reaction to it.
All right, man. This has been the show.
Y'all go find y'all something to do.
I was trying to call Ted, see why he high.
No, I'm recording.
Religion.
War, real
in
life.
the New
shit.
Year, man. New Year.
Oh yeah, so what did y'all do?
War.
Y'all ain't even tell me what y'all was doing for New Year.
Shit, family probably, man. I want to do a road trip or something. Probably just be some family shit.
I want to do a road trip
Please
too.
leave your
But I probably
message
ain't
for-
working. But yeah, how much
We
are
gonna
that
have
for?
to eat, but that's later on in the afternoon. We downtown.
Hello? Yeah, how much?
Yeah. Honestly, we probably just gonna go back to the road.
Are you in
I
the
got a
city
couple
or you in
bottles of
East?
champagne already. I might get some Uno or something. I was looking at it.
Well, text me the price. I'm still recording. I'll probably make it done.
All right. It's been another one. Go find something to do.
Like your mama told you
JBM.
too.
Dope God.
JBM.
Just being me.
Just being me. You feel me? Just